Every week they'll
I'm
see
gonna
you.
bring
They'll
the
see you
vibe. You
in the
just
next
respond.
week.
Welcome back to the Ortega Omega podcast. Today we're going to be talking about something dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yes, because today we're talking about becoming her. I think social media has lied to people. Everybody wants to become her, but nobody wants to pay the price she paid.
Exactly. Everyone wants the polished version, the healed version, the successful one, the confident one. But no one asked her what did she survive to get there.
Exactly. Because everyone wants the glow, but nobody asks about the fire.
That's a cliff.
Okay, let me ask you. If I met Alia before Omega, who would I have met?
I was very observant, always thinking deep, quiet in some spaces, still searching for purpose, understanding, meaning. I always knew that there was more. I just didn't know what more was.
Were you always this wise, or has life humbled you into this wisdom?
Definitely alive. Pain is the most expensive teacher.
Very expensive.
And you? If I met Farah, who would I have met?
Chaotic. I was very
That was
chaotic.
fast.
Yeah. Chaotic, passionate, ambitious, dreamer, emotional, stubborn, very stubborn.
Past tense?
Move on, move on, move on. But honestly, younger Farha cared too much about what people think. And I think most people. So it's actually a waste of time and energy to try and waste being digestible to everybody. You can't do that. Like, you have to focus on your own energy.
That's so true. What version of Farha had to die for you to become this version?
Definitely the people pleaser. The version of me that thought saying yes meant that you were valuable. The version of me that thought being needed was being loved. And I guess the version of me that thought strength meant never breaking.
I think a lot of people confuse love, but end up enabling a lot of people.
Absolutely. They confuse love with enabling, and then that leads to a lot of different things that could contribute to negatives in the relationship.
And I think boundaries reveal someone's intentions.
Absolutely. Boundaries are so important in any relationship because that's where you know where you stand. People will always be there for the good times, but you only know who's truly there for you
And
in your
why they're
worst
sticking
times.
around.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if I had to ask you, what version of Alia do you think had to die?
The version of you that had to die. Definitely the survival mode, Alia. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. I just thought survival was also saying yes, being easily accessible, and just being the yes man without while still searching for my own purpose and not finding who I truly was. Just being there for everyone and thinking that I had to be the strong one in every circumstance. Like I was carrying everything by myself.
Yeah. Did you feel lonely?
It gets very lonely when you can carry everything by yourself because people stop asking if you're okay. They start to just think that you can handle everything.
Absolutely. And I think when people think you can handle everything, then you kind of become like a convenience for them because they would make you do everything for
They
them.
load on you. So it's actually quite dangerous to be the one that's capable because then you're always the one that people load on.
Yeah, you're enabling people to load onto you because you're showing them your competence.
So overcompetence is also a problem and undercompetence. But you
Absolutely.
got to guard your energy. The people around you shouldn't drain you.
Yeah,
They
for
should
sure.
pour into your cup and help you out with some of your load.
That's what valuable people are. People who pour back into your cup. Because if you're pouring into a half empty cup, you're just pouring and then you end up half empty because no one's pouring back
No
into
one's
your cup,
covering yeah,
you know?
your
So you got to
needs.
find that work-life balance in
And I think
every
love
relationship.
is the one thing that triggers that kind of compassion.
Definitely. Peace, not problems. You choose your path in life. You choose the peaceful people in your life that bring value, that mentor you, that will help you grow in your life. Not people who's going to guide you down, like lead you down a path of gossip and bad intent for others, because that truly shows your character and who you are in this world.
Yeah, the minute someone sits with me and they're discussing something that doesn't impact them, they've lost me.
Yeah, that's true. We don't even entertain anyone like that. We
We could be your
stay
best shoulder
away.
to cry on
We
with your own
focus.
problems, not someone else's.
Yeah, and we divert our energy. We become productive rather than spending time doing something that's not going to bring us any value at the end of the day.
Not even an upliftment. So your heaviest days are easier to carry when you have valuable people around you
Yeah.
and people who value you.
And you cannot become her if you don't change her. If you're going to be stuck in this survival mode constantly, there's no room to become her.
Well,
You
here's
got
the
to break the
thing.
cycle.
The funny part about life is what I notice. It's like the minute that you distance from the people who keep reminding you of who you used to be and try to bring out that version in you, you are reminded more instead of leaving her behind and embracing your new version, the stronger one, the polished one. And after that transition, then everyone really values the polished one.
It's true. And it's painful becoming her, but it's more painful if you stay stuck with a version of you that's not meant to be. So you're being stuck in something that you should have outgrown so many years ago. You get so many people that are grown ups that still act like kids because they haven't outgrown the best versions of themselves. And you can't do anything but expect that kind of behavior from them and acknowledge it and know, okay, this is their character, instead of trying to change it. Because the minute you try to change it, you are now trying to change someone who doesn't want to change themselves. You are
And
now
that
wasting your time trying to be digestible, trying to make someone digestible to you. Wrong.
nothing can be forced.
Yeah.
If it doesn't make sense, don't force it. Grow with the flow.
Grow with the flow. So tell me, what has given you so much of strength?
Survival mode teaches you strength. It also makes you hyper vigilant. You stop resting, you stop receiving, you stop trusting, and you have to learn how to allow these things back.
Yeah. But do you think people romanticize strong women?
Absolutely. People focus on the surface of what she's become once she's strong, but they never give attention to what made her strong, what led to her making the choices that she does, and what led to her drawing up the boundaries that she does.
And what led you here today? What did you have to lose to
I
be
lost
here
an
today?
entire version of myself. My home, everything I've owned. I've had a complete reboot. And I honestly spent enough time by myself to figure out who I was and what was going on because I didn't have anywhere to lean into to ask for any advice. Or I was praying. That's how I formed my deepest connection to the Creator because I had no one else to speak to. And when I finally realized what I wanted from life, because I've been given everything that I wanted already and lost it, I knew what had to stay, the good qualities that I had to keep going forward with me in the future, the people I needed to keep, and the stuff that I needed to take out to make room for better.
That's true, but I think the the version of Alia that I met has been so strong from day one. Like your qualities of being a mom, the way you ran the house, everything you did from the pets to the homework to the giving. It wasn't just your home, your community itself, and that's how we met.
But I wasn't soft with myself. You taught me that. because you were
You
soft
have
with
to love
me.
yourself.
And the peace I found in the home I'm in now with you and how you treat me taught me how to treat myself again with love, compassion.
Because when I found you, you were so strong yet broken. Everything you were trying to hold was like broken pieces
Yeah.
that you had. It was shattered glass, and you just kind of
Gluing it.
gluing it together, and just holding something together that wasn't even supporting you. You know what I'm saying? So you get people who drain your energy, just take and take and take and abuse, and all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, you're taking it and you're stuck in the cycle. You're never breaking free. And you don't
Being
end up loving
competent.
yourself that way because you're tolerating.
Being competent can be a burden sometimes.
Absolutely. Because they use that and take advantage of it. Use and abuse. Which is why now we have so much of peace together, because I think we both reasonably pour into each other's
You
cups
also
every single day.
teach people how to treat you, right?
Absolutely.
The unhealed versions of us would allow a lot more than we would now.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to kill so many different versions of myself to get through this process. I had to cut off so many people and gain so many more. But
Not attend
it was
occasions.
lessons learned. Yeah. We
Sometimes
only attend VIP. We don't attend
by special
anyone's
invitation.
funeral or wedding or
You're not even at your
gathering
own funeral.
or
Come on.
class reunion. Guys, please don't call me.
But
I'm very busy, honestly. I'm very career focused, and we've got a lot to do than waste time.
yeah, she
That's how
puts
you
it
become
bluntly
her. Is that you keep moving forward.
and truthfully. There are times that you have to choose yourself in the hardest moments because out of love, you care for other people more first. You kind of teach yourself
True.
how to balance and manage your sanity with your boundaries while still giving other people love. But in every moment of the day, you have to choose what's for you first. And then you can pour into someone else's cup. But if you are a person that neglects yourself first, uh, guaranteed they are going to neglect you.
Absolutely. They'll just drain every drop out of you to get what they need in that moment. And you are, at the end of the day, you're just depleted as a human being.
But if we have to talk about it as an individuality thing, you just need to be capable for yourself and you'll be a pleasure having around.
You just got to be kind, genuine, authentic, have good
Know who you are.
intentions, and a pure heart. You know, a lot of people out there need to purify their souls before they start loving themselves. Honestly,
It's not their fault, too. They haven't received love in a pure way. So
true. A lot comes from the upbringing, eh? So it's how you brought up, and it can be a generational curse. And in fact, I think that's something I broke in my family is a generational
I think we
curse.
both
We both
generational
actually.
workers. But that's the thing.
You don't have to be so secretive. Say it loudly. Come on.
We both
We
broke
both
generational
generational curse
curses.
breakers, not curses, curse breakers.
I just live in the action. Now, this is what I was just about to say. You know, the biggest mistake parents make, firstly, is always telling their children what's right to do, what's right to be, how to carry themselves out, but they don't do it for themselves. So we often giving the next generation just the words: you should be this, you should do that. This is, you should be kind. But as people, we need to display
This way.
what's kindness in action for them,
Absolutely.
in
You
a
got to guide them
conversation.
in that moment.
Yeah, they need to see it to understand how to be it.
Absolutely. Sorry. Rapid fire. Three truths life has taught you.
Healing is not linear. Boundaries reveal intentions, and peace as well.
Smooth.
And you?
Okay. For me, discipline over motivation, silence is power, and growth is uncomfortable.
And what was the hardest to learn?
Silence. I guess silence. Because sometimes not responding is harder than responding.
That's very true.
Yeah.
It takes resilience to not reply to something you're really triggered by. I think that's something I learned too.
It takes a lot of strength to try to get yourself to that point because I was a very responsive person. I think I still am in the right moments, but I don't let just anyone get to me at this point. Right now, not responding is the best option. And
And
that's why it's so powerful, is because not everyone gets your attention.
exactly, it's now you restricting access because if you say there's a specific conversation I don't like having, how much can you tell someone I'm not having this conversation? If you don't want to have it, don't have it.
Absolutely. You don't have to justify yourself to anyone. You know? You you do you, boo.
If it's a conversation that's uncomfortable for you, you don't have to say I don't want to have it. You just don't
Yeah.
respond.
Just don't have it.
It's kind of there's so much of joy in that moment, you know?
No, no, no. It's not joy, it's peace. There's so much peace in that moment of not responding. It's inner peace.
Peace brings me joy.
Okay, one, two, three, let's go.
So now we're going to be playing a little challenge called Never Have I Ever. Let's go.
You first.
All right. Never have I ever said I have nothing to wear while standing in front of a full wardrobe. Guilty.
Guilty. Definitely.
We still do that till today, actually.
Yeah. Never have I ever rehearsed an argument in the shower and won. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
I
Never
still
have
do
I
that too.
never have I ever done my makeup just to stay at home and take pictures. Well, you got left at home.
And I took
Shame.
pictures.
Sorry, my baby. Never have I ever bought something for an occasion that never happened.
That just happened now with my birthday.
Yes. True story.
Literally.
Never actually wore it.
Well, this one's for you. Never have I ever said I'm on my way while still at home.
Guilty. Guilty. But I'm a fast driver, so I guess that kind of covers up. Never have I ever bought something. Oh no, I've said that one. Sorry. Never have I ever said I'm not being dramatic while being extremely dramatic. Guilty. But I don't do it often. Like, I'll do it in a scenario where I'm like explaining something and then doing it very dramatically. Okay, go.
Never have I ever opened a message mentally, replied, and forgotten to actually reply. Guilty.
I do that all the time, dude.
That's so me too. Oh, the mic.
Okay.
Okay.
Never have I ever planned an entire outfit in my head and then changed it 5 minutes before leaving.
Guilty.
No, I've never done that. Like, I would pick something I want to wear and I have the eye for it and I would just wear it. I go according to my mood. So my mood swings don't change.
Guilty.
Okay.
I have a different idea the next day if I do that.
Oh, God.
Never have I ever Googled myself.
Oh, guilty. You have to Google yourself. Then you truly see, and you got to Google everyone else in your life too. Don't forget. So, never have I
Deep
ever
search.
taken 50 selfies and liked none of them.
Guilty.
Yeah, no,
But I
not
like all
really.
I'll post all of them. Actually.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Never have I pretended I knew what someone was talking about just to avoid asking.
Guilty. Guilty. Never have I ever said I'm on my way while still choosing earrings. I think you asked me something similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both guilty. Never have I ever kept a screenshot just in case I needed evidence later.
Yeah.
That one's going to hurt some people. But we're guilty. Definitely guilty of that one. We're always guilty of that one, in
Keeping
fact.
evidence.
Never have I ever gone somewhere for one quick thing and then just came back with bags. Guilty.
All the time, actually.
Yeah. We always find something that we never thought we needed, and then we need it just in
No,
that
but we go for
moment.
one thing and end up with 2 trolleys.
True. But yeah.
And the
Nev-
last thing we will pick is the one that we went for.
Wait, I went too many times. Go, go, go.
Never have I ever practiced facial expressions before taking a selfie.
No, I've never done that. I would just pose instantly. I grew up modeling, so I just pose. Okay. Never have I ever had a full emotional reset after doing my hair, lashes, and nails. Absolutely. You feel so much better. Guilty. You
Yeah.
feel so much better. Like when you look good, you feel good. Yeah? And you started looking good again once we aligned.
For those of you who are watching and found this to be inspiring, uplifting, or motivational in any way, don't forget to click that share button. A new channel like ours needs your support.
And don't forget, you are allowed to become, you are allowed to build, rebuild, start all over again, and just be you.
And kill that old version of you.
Don't forget to like
And subscribe.